Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I want to show you what we're working on today. We're actually finishing up part of our Kratky hydroponics system. These are going to be the trays that hold the seed medium in the solution, and it allows the plant to grow through this. These are going to be suspended over trays, sit like this, and the roots will go down into the solution. Pretty straightforward. No moving parts, so that's kind of what I like about it. One of the things I did decide to do, this is foam board, 1/2-inch foam board. You can get an 8-foot by 4-foot sheet of this from Lowe's for 10 bucks. I decided to put heavy gauge aluminum foil on it to add a reflective surface. So the lights are going to be coming down and they will reflect back up. Just give it a little bit more light bouncing back. That was a tip I got from Nicole Sauce, living free in Tennessee. And these are the 2-inch net pots, CZ net pots. They are a little heavier duty net pots. And I'm going to show you another thing, another little trick. You'll see that these have a lot of spaces and a lot of barriers to keep, well, to hold everything in place, so the medium doesn't spill out. Now the problem with this is there's a little bit too much, so what we're going to do, we're going to cut every one of these off, make it easier for us to take the plants out when it's time to plant them in the garden. We're using these for seed starting, and these will go outside. After we get all of our seeds planted, then we're really going to concentrate on growing everything indoors hydroponically. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. So this becomes this, and you can see, if I can hold it correctly, the difference. This just lets you get it out, the whatever planting medium that you're using, whether it's rock wool or a peat plug or something like that, or something else you make yourself. This allows you to get it out without tearing up the roots for planting in your garden. And we are going to be experimenting with a few different types, because I don't really want to use rock wool. One, it's you have to buy it, so there is an extra expense. Two, it is doesn't break down in the garden as well. You can crush it up and crumble it, but it still really doesn't break down, and I would much rather use something that is a little more renewable. Peat is pretty good, and it is renewable, but there is an expense with it, so we're gonna look at doing everything from crushed pine cones to dryer lint that has been washed and dried. So, more to come. Okay guys, now we are back. We are down in the basement. I want to show you the progress. The cuttings are doing very well. You can see we have sprouts from our marigolds. Marigolds are a natural pest repeller. We'll say it that way. So those are really good to grow in your garden. If you grow any kind of vegetables, you should always have a few marigolds around. The lavender's coming in, chamomile is coming in, catnip is coming in. The sage, I saw some of the sage coming in, and the others are pending. So, away she goes. The water-rooted one seems to be doing pretty good. We have switched over to, started using the Maxi-Grow 1 teaspoon per gallon up to 2 teaspoons per gallon. We're doing 2 teaspoons per gallon with this one. And these are some of our plugs that are going out into the garden after we get them to growing. and they are soaking in the fertilizer solution. I have heard that it does not make much of a difference if you use regular water or just fertilizer medium. We'll see. I'll just go ahead and use it. It's cheap stuff, and these are the trays that we will be using. Probably going to be 6 or 7 gallons of water in each, and that should last for a very long time. Very long time, I mean months. So we'll also put a little cap full of, which is about 2 teaspoons of hydrogen peroxide per gallon to help kill any kind of algae growth, because algae is what can cause a problem in your grow system. The more light exposure you have to your liquid medium, the more prone you are to algae. It's one reason we put a cover over it, made it nice and dark. If you're going to grow in jars, what you would do is wrap them in newspaper or craft paper or aluminum foil, whatever you had around, to just help keep the light out. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. That is going to wrap it up for now. I've got a lot of stuff to do to get that system up and going. All the little tedious stuff, this is just the stuff that I want to get finished. So I will probably never have to do it again for the life of those foam boards. Like, I'll never have to wrap them again in foil. I'll never have to cut those net pots again because they'll already be trimmed. It's just the little minutia that is causing me headaches and taking up my time. But it's all good. It's kind of fun, and we will see what we shall see. Take care of you people, guys.